Oh, we are actually live. And, yeah. Kind of promised this video, so I'm definitely going to keep it under 7 minutes. So there's 2 videos today, and then no more till next week. Okay, start from the start. What is in the meatballs?
I was just telling you, it's pork, it's ground beef, mixed with garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and for a cheesy flavor, I've used Ritz crackers crumbled into it.
There we go. Now, that is what is inside the food. I am sorry about the background noise. I cannot control that. But, anyways, I'm going to make this one of the longer food videos that I've done. And, yeah, by the minute mark, we should have food already started. So, first things first. After you throw the egg in to bind your meatballs, you roll them up, put them on a pan, ready to go, and your water, which is right here, you put it on high so it's faster to boil the pasta, and the pasta I'm using is this. It's shell pasta, and you throw the water on to boil first, then you put the shells in the boiling water, but before you put the water on the highest setting on your stove, you need to throw some salt in it. Not a whole lot, but just a bit.
Oil.
And oil.
To stop it from sticking.
To stop it from sticking. And before you start cooking your meatballs, which is these that I just showed you in the pan, you want to preheat your pan. What I did is I threw some oil in the pan and preheated it to 270. So now, since we got the water boiling, I'm not sure if you can see that properly or not because I got to hold the camera down. I'm aware of this. You got to put your shells in. And voila, that part is done. Now, as soon as they're in this, you have to give them a stir. So, you stir it. Stir it. Lid. Now, on to the next part. Now, the sauce is a little different, so what I'm going to do for the sauce is add some milk. Now the milk's it. And also, before I forget, you want to turn your water down to half because you still have to cook the rest of the stuff. Since I already screwed up the sauce, I'm just going to call this unconventional cooking. You add the butter, you add your salt, and your flour, and you gotta mix it and stir it constantly, and you have to add some pepper. But
Whisk it.
you have to make sure you whisk it, and this is how much butter I used. Now, if you did it the same way I did, and I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out because I keep on forgetting how I held the phone, you gotta whisk all the lumps out and stir it constantly. If you do not do this, you are going to end up with a terrible sauce to go with your pasta. Now, the bottom of the pan, probably work like that. Gotta whisk it. And hopefully by the 5-minute mark, we will have our meatballs started. Keep in mind, I am one person cooking, and it's supposed to serve 6 to 8 people. So for this sauce, on top of what I already showed you, we will be adding cheese and a can of cream of mushroom soup. If you are allergic to mushrooms, you can just make a standard white sauce and just completely skip the mushrooms altogether. So after we add this, we put in the cream of mushroom soup, and we whisk it in, and it should begin to look like this. Now, the cheese portion of this you can add into the sauce at pretty much any time. But I'd suggest waiting and putting it in as the last thing. Once again, there all are alternatives in case you are allergic to mushroom soup. Let's make a basic white sauce, and if you're allergic to cheese, then skip it. Okay, now since you've had your pan on, you have the oil is heated, you should be able to cook your meatballs now after you prepared everything else, because it should be heated up to 270, which is what 270, not 5. So, should begin to look like this right away. So for the last minute, I'm actually going to show what this food is actually going to look like after it is done, and what it should look like after it's plated. Because I gotta skip a lot of this because I don't have enough time on my phone to record this.
Oh, yeah,
My phone. Right now, she's adding cheese to our sauce. Once again, like I said, it should be the last thing that is done. And I'm not cooking anything else with this. So the last minute, I'll show you what it looked like cooked and plated. Now, after your shells are done, you need to strain them. And then after that, you want to put them back in the pot and remove the pot from the heated stove, obviously. Now, finally, the cream and potatoes of this entire thing, after you were completely finished and you start plating, if you really want to look fancy, try and go like that. If you want to be semi-fancy, that's what that looks like. Yeah, other than that, I gotta end this video fairly shortly here. I hope you're having a fantastic 2017, and if you're not, I hope it gets better for you, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Peace.